We are back at the World Sustainability Development Summit 2026. We have with us Mr. Naveen Ahlawat, President and Head Sustainability and Decarbonisation Jindal Steel Limited. Hello, sir.
Hello.
My first question to you would be, what opportunities and challenges exist in building a green and resilient built environment for Viksit Bharat?
So I think the opportunities are amazing because of the CBAM kicking in, because of the ongoing work on the CCTS, and that will be implemented within the next 1 or 2 months. I think there are amazing basically opportunities where we can the good behavior will be rewarded via these basically schemes, and the bad behavior will be punished. So in that way, there is an incremental top line that we can clearly see that can happen. That is one. Second, you will also try to do this work to amplify this work, at a responsible and sustainable way. So that is also the second thing that we are aiming for. And third is also the basically producing the low carbon emission or green steel as we move forward. When we try to decarbonize or try to reduce our carbon intensity, that will be actually a future, with further revenue creation for us, and that will also increase our top line and also the bottom line. So overall, I think it is a positive thing that is going to move forward. So these are the opportunities. Challenges will be basically, there has to be a mature carbon market that has to there, because whatever incremental capex or whatever money that has to go in order to reduce this carbon intensity, there has to be someone who is willing to pay premium. So that is one. Second, the carbon credit has to, be there. And third is also basically the overall the demand that has to be there. There will be a demand, that can take all these low carbon emission products. So opportunities, challenges, and definitely we believe that this is basically the right direction. Especially India, I think Global South can definitely take a lead, and India is, we being the second largest steel maker, we have so much of responsibility on this surface, and this is actually the entire steel sector in India is part of the solution, not part of the problem. So that way, I think we have got a good time and good opportunities going forward.
Right, and we have all gathered here for the Silver Jubilee edition of the TERI and World Sustainability Platform. So any insights you would like to share for this platform and on think tanks like TERI?
So I think we have been already working with TERI, and now I think after this summit, after meeting with such a diversified think tanks, and especially from the climate side, from the water, from the biodiversity side, from the equity side, from the basically the overall biodiversity side. So I think we believe that TERI is amazing. We are doing a great job in terms of the ESG part, climate, on the decarbonization, and we look forward to work closely with TERI, and we actually contribute in some of their white papers, concept papers that they are working with the industry, and we as an industry can I think bring so much of practical, pragmatic, realistic insight. And when we work as a team, I think on the policy advocacy side, TERI can play an important role. They can also bring a lot of wisdom and experience in terms of the modeling, in terms of the global networks that they work with. So that will immensely help the entire steel sector in India.